subscribe, like, comment, and hit the notification bell.
Are you all done outside? No, Ash, sit. Good one. Sit, Ash. Be good, boys. See you later.
So here is my 2-point breakfast. I have a little bit of cucumber, a little bit of bell pepper, good culture cottage cheese, 2 points worth, 1 boiled egg, and a small mandarin. So with my coffee, it was 3 points total. Probably a ton of protein too. I'll put the protein on the screen. It is lunchtime, and my breakfast was so full that I made it to like 1 o'clock. That breakfast was very, very filling. I forgot a fork. I don't want to go back on there. Always keep at least 1 fork in my office. Okay, so a bed of greens. I prepared these yesterday. I'm not sure if I'm going to show it in my meal prep video or show it here, but it's just some green romaine lettuce and some slaw mix. I like that added crunch from kale. I got 4 ounces of grilled chicken. I'm going to cut these up a little. I cut them really big last night. This is a really, really simple salad. I'm doing like a Southwest salad. Okay, so I'm going to add that all in. Then the only topping besides dressing. Holy moly, that scared me. Oh, luckily it did not break. This is my PhD frame. It fell off the wall a couple years ago and broke. This one didn't fall off the wall. It was just sitting back there. I guess that's not safe. But it fell off the wall. This one fell off the wall like a couple months ago. It luckily didn't break. This one obviously did break. I need to get new frames, but they're like $400. Like the frame for this is like $400. Anyhow, okay, that's scary. I can't wait to watch that back and see my reaction. I was really scared. Anyhow, this is black bean corn salsa. It just has a can of black beans, a can of corn, cilantro, tomato, green onion, regular onion, and then on the bottom of the jar is just some avocado. It wasn't with the corn mix. I just put it in there. And I'm going to put a hefty portion. I'm tracking 1/4 cup of this. This is enough for like 2 salads. But I am going to pull out the avocado in the bottom. It's not much avocado at all. Like at all. Okay. Yeah, so I did like half of a container. I'm calling it 1/4 cup. That's so good for 0 points. And then let's see what dressing this is. I did 2 different dressings. Okay. This is spicy ranch, which is full fat. So it is quite a bit of points. I think it is 3 or 4 points I'm putting in. So, but it'll be worth it. I didn't allow myself to eat that dressing both days. I didn't remember what day. Shake it up. But I have no cheese or anything. So literally 1 point for avocado. And I think I'm going to count 4 points for the dressing if I remember right. So it'd be a 5-point salad. Tomorrow when I eat the salad, it'll have Bolt House Ranch, so it'll be even lower point. I wanted spicy ranch at least one day. There we go. I probably put too much ranch too, but nothing I can do about it now. So here is my salad once it's all shaken up, and I'm gonna have a Coke Zero. So let's travel back in time so I can show you exactly how I prepared my salads for the week. I just took some tricolor slaw mix and diced it up a little more just to add it like a chopped salad. I love adding cabbage to my salads. It just gives it to me much more filling. And today I'm using romaine lettuce, but I'll use any kind of lettuce, spinach. I also really like arugula. The only ones I really don't like are just like your basic like mixed greens. I feel like they get way too soggy. But anyhow, apparently I felt like at the end I needed more cabbage, which is not surprising for me. I did two different dressings. Bold House Ranch is the one you didn't see today, and then the Hidden Valley Spicy Ranch is the one you did see, which I will say out of those two dressings, the Hidden Valley was the way to go. I had grilled up quite a bit of chicken breast, probably way more than I needed, but I do like, since it's 0 points and it just keeps me full, I usually will add 4 to 5 ounces per container, and the rest of the chicken I just use throughout the week for other meals. If I'm grilling chicken, I might as well grill quite a bit at once. That's just how I feel about it. To make the corn salsa, I rinse and drain both the black bean and the corn, which is really rare for me when I use beans. Typically, I never drain them. Like, this is like probably one of the very, very few instances where I actually feel like you need to drain them. But this salad, like I said, super simple, economical, makes a ton, and really keeps well all week. I had a little bit of a tomato left over from when we ate burgers earlier in the week, so I went ahead and added that to it as well. I also have used cherry tomatoes before in the past, or you could leave the tomatoes out. Really, up to you. You can add or take away to this salad however you prefer. In addition to the tomatoes, I also went ahead and added some green onion that I already had diced up on hand. I had a few good handfuls of that. However, I'm a huge onion lover, so again, I didn't feel like that was quite enough onion, so I pulled out a white onion I already had cut up, and I just did a little bit, probably like diced up like a 1/4 cup or so of the white onion to add to the salad as well. And the last ingredient I went ahead and added was some jalapenos. I really don't care for the flavor of jalapenos, but I do like spice. And I already had these left over from another meal, so I thought this was the perfect instance to go ahead and use them up. We don't let anything go to waste in this house, nothing at all. Well, I guess I didn't use them actually. I think I saved them and my husband used them for the next night of dinner. They did not go to waste though, I can promise you that. So actually there's still a few more ingredients to go. Not sure how I didn't realize that I hadn't added my cilantro. And I add a whole bunch of cilantro. Those are actually, I think, 2 bunches there, and I added the tops of all 1. And then of course you also have to add some salt and pepper, and then you just really stir it to mix. And I will say this is a salad that gets better as it sits, so I always prepare it in advance. Enjoy. It is time to pack up. I'm just trying to chug down my water bottle. So yeah, so if I drink 2 of these while I'm at work, that's 64 ounces. And then I drink a lot of water while I'm at home too. So I probably get close to my goal of 80. But here lately, I've been slacking and only drinking 1 of these at work. So I'm trying to make the effort to not go home until I finish 2. Chugging a lot of water before my 50-minute drive home is probably not that smart though. My dog's doing the Great Dane lean. The Great Danes have to be leaning on you. Right, Ash? I am home from work and it is nasty out there. I had to stop and get gas and it's just like, ew. But I got $1 off a gallon and I needed a full tank, so I saved $17. So that was awesome. But for dinner tonight, we are having, my husband picked this one. We're having the HelloFresh one pot Tuscan white bean chicken soup. He picked it because he knew the weather was going to be bad. And I'm looking at the ingredients, and I'm only going to have to count points for 2 tablespoons of creme fraiche, and that's it. Other than that, it's a 0-point meal. So, and the calories are only 550 calories, and I'm already low calorie today. Like, I know that. So I'm going to, in addition to this, we're going to have like some bread to, you know, soak up that broth. And these ciabatta rolls that I get from HEB, they're only 3 points each, 110 calories. But you need to thaw them for like 30 minutes before you cook them, which is perfect because we're going to go work out. So I'm going to set these out to thaw while my husband and I go lift some weights. Say, Rio, is your favorite time dinner time and breakfast time?
Food time.
Asher says, I don't really care. My favorite time is nap time.
What are you doing?
How excited are you to go work out? On a scale of 1 to 10.
I'm mediocre excited to go work out.
Are you really? I don't think I've ever been excited to work out. I got your water. So he's mediocre excited to go work out. I am 0 excited to go work out. We are on week 2 of our 4-week program. Day 1, week 2. It's gonna be a long one too. Since we're like working out together tonight, only one of us can be on the equipment at a time. So when it's on tonal moves, the other one like has nothing to do. So I turn on my treadmill and I just walk in between my moves, which I really need because I'm only at 4250 steps and my goal is 8,000, but a weekly average. But I should be able to get to that tonight, especially sometimes I'll just like do an extra 10 minutes on the treadmill. Because Daddy doesn't like him to be in the gym. Mama doesn't really care. But he is like not in here ready yet. He's on doggy duty. We are 55 minutes in and just now started the final block. This one's a hard one. There's a lot of single side movements, so it just takes longer between the 2 of us. This one I'm worried about hurting my back.
Oh yeah.
Worried about that later. I love this weight with my back.
Can you feel it?
Hour and 16 minutes.
Yep,
That's
going up.
ridiculous. It is time to cook dinner. Fun. And it's already 8:20. So, anyhow. But this dinner should come together fairly quickly. My rolls have still been sitting out, so I'm going to put them in an oven that I did preheat while I was working out to 375. And it's only 10 minutes, but I'm going to just go ahead and pop them in there to get that out of the way. Alexa, set a timer for 10 minutes. Okay, so let me pull out all the ingredients. So we got a baby thing of celery, a small thing of white beans, some green onions, creme fraiche, chicken stock, and some fry seasoning. So the only prep is to chop up the, honey, think here. Chop up the green onions and the celery. And I actually have a little bit of my own celery and green onions. I think I'm gonna add to it to bulk it up. But, yeah. Thinking about adding some garlic too. That just seems like a nice addition. And I have it, so I feel like I should add it. I'm just gonna spray my pot with some Pam. I have carrots too, which would be a good addition. But since it's already 8:20 and carrots take so long to cook, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna add like an extra like Let's just add 2 extra stalks of celery. Maybe I could like shave the carrots, like really, really, really little. I will. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add a carrot just for fun. Yeah, I'm literally, so it'll cook quick, I'm just gonna shave it into little pieces like this, so it'll cook like really, really quickly. And they'll still be like little enough to fit on your spoon. I don't know how much nutrition or bulk this is adding, but I feel like it adds something. No, there's nothing really to do. It's just like a one pot dump. Went ahead and got those in. Do the green onions next. Oh no.
Rio, get out of here.
Now I'm thinking, is this way too much celery? Okay. I'm gonna do this in a small dice, so I'm gonna cut them in half lengthwise and then dice them up. Add them directly to the pan or the pot. I love how crunchy celery is.
My audio was distorted in these clips, but anyhow, I just sauteed the vegetables for about 5 minutes. I did add the fry seasoning that came with it to the pan. It tended to burn. Probably if you would have used the oil like they suggested, you wouldn't have that problem. But, you know, losing weight's hard.
So I have 10 ounces of chicken breast that's already chunked up for me. So I'm just going to drain this and pat it dry. Rinse it, pat it dry, and add it to the pot. 1 pot meal tonight for sure, guys. Adding in this box of beans. It is 13.4 ounces. They're just cannellini beans, also like I think a white bean, maybe the same thing. Not too sure there. But these will be 0 points because nothing is added, which is awesome. And they said not to rinse them, add the juice and everything. The meat is not done cooking, but it will finish when it's simmering on the stove. Come on, beans. Come on. Okay. 1 bean. 1 cup of water. I probably did a little more than 1 cup of water because the seasoning it gave me to add, it told me only to add half in case it was too spicy, but I'm not worried about that, so I added it all. And then I'm gonna add all 3 of these chicken concentrates. And oh gosh, I pushed too hard and it flew up. Oh, that could have been worse. Let me go clean my fingers before I do the rest. So this will simmer just for about 10 minutes. It says simmer until like 3 to 5 minutes, but I'll probably do 10 minutes just to make sure that chicken's cooked through and the flavor has developed. And there's nothing else to do except just let it simmer and come together. Kind of scraping the sides to get all that flavor off. So this will be 2 hearty portions. It said it should thicken up some, which I hope it does. We shall see. So the soup, soup is done simmering. Just gonna ladle it into the 2 bowls, and the final step is the creme fraiche. Now this is 2 tablespoons of creme fraiche, and it is 6 points total. My husband's, I'm gonna add it all. Mine, I'm gonna see if I can get away with just half and see how I like it. I mean, I definitely have the points today, and it's not like a super high calorie meal, so I'm not too worried about that. But I am eating the roll as well. So that would be 9 points total, but I'm just gonna add half, and then if I add more later, I will track that too. So you're supposed to, they show it like stirring it all together.
Let's see what this tastes like. I'm kind of nervous, to be honest. I don't know. Sometimes I don't like stuff with a lot of Italian seasoning, especially when it has like the little stems. I don't know what herb it is. I'm not always a huge fan of, and I could see them in here. It's good. It's basic. Okay, I ended up adding all the creme fraiche, and so that leaves me with 5 points for the day. Usually I only eat half of my protein bars, and it is only 2 points if I eat half. But I think I'm gonna eat the whole thing. I have the points and even my calories, I'm keeping that in mind. But that dinner, the soup and the roll together was like under 700 calories. So I think I'm pretty good, especially considering the workout I had. So I think I'm gonna do the whole thing. If not, I'll let you know. But Bear Bells are my fave. They have zero protein taste. Super chewy too. So it is bedtime. I ended up not eating my whole protein bar. It's just a lot. I don't eat sweets like a lot at once. So I am ending the night with 20 points exactly. I have 3 that'll carry over. Sorry, we're in my pantry. I didn't feel like getting out my big tripod tonight. So it's already after 10 and I still need to shower. Oof. Okay, bye friends.